What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tin Invest. The time is now investing, where I'm your host, Jimmy Bishrat. Now, again, I apologize for my recent inconsistency and lack of posting every single week, but I recently acquired a really rundown gas station, and I've been in the process of remodeling and pretty much trying to turn the tides of the place and bring it back to life. Now, if you guys want to see like a little series of how I plan to increase margins, increase volume, how I plan to bring people in and bring this place back to life, then let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely be open to doing something like that. But for now, we're going to stick to our pretty typical stock breakdown videos. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down one that a commenter put a few weeks ago. I love doing videos on ones that you guys comment because it essentially makes me feel more connected with my viewers. So today we're going to be talking about Michael Gabriel's stock, Academy Sports and Outdoors. So typically before investing in something, I like to personally do some hands-on research, meaning I like to at least use the company or imagine how I can see myself using this company in the future. And well, when Michael recommended Academy Sports, it was perfect because I recently joined a flag football league and I needed to get some new cleats. So I went to academysports.com. I actually found the perfect cleats. I go to buy it. I go to the checkout page. And right when I put my address and everything in, I'm prompted with something telling me that my order failed because Academy Sports doesn't ship to California. Now, this was absolutely shocking, and I tried to get to the bottom of why they don't, and really all I can come up with is there's some safety propositions from California in regards to chemicals, I guess, and also maybe gun ammo, but like, why not just sell certain items and exclude the ammo or whatever is not allowed in California? Like, I don't think California has a problem with me getting cleats, so I don't know exactly why they're not doing certain products shipped here. I don't know what the reason is behind this, but for Academy Sports to just remove one of the biggest states in the United States, well, I don't know how that's a good investment decision. But nonetheless, this didn't stop me from doing research on Academy Sports and seeing where at least some of their potential lies. Now, after doing the research, did this company become just my number one investment choice? Not really. But do I see some sort of potential? I mean, kind of. I guess I can give that sort of case. And we're going to get into all that and more in this video. So, well, let's get started. So what exactly is ASO? Well, the easiest comparison is like a Sports Authority or like a Dick's Sporting Goods. Founded in 1938, the family business from Texas now has over 259 stores across 16 states. Academy has one vision in sight, and that is to be the best sports and outdoor company in the USA. Currently, they offer a wide assortment of sporting and outdoor products. They explain that their sales are really put into four main categories. You have the outdoor, the apparel, footwear, and then sports and recreation. The products for these main four categories really come from national brands like Nike, Wilson, those guys. And then they also have partnerships with like professional leagues like the NFL and MLB. And they even have a portfolio of 20 different private labeled brands. Now, getting into some of the financial factors that impressed me about this company, well, I see a major positive in the fact that ASO initiated a share repurchase plan, and they have already retired over 8.9 million shares, or equivalent to $350 million. Apart from that, the financials seem to be improving as well. In their most recent quarter three, the company delivered their best third quarter results in ASO's history. And they showed a net sales increase of 18% year over year from quarter three of 2020. Academy has really seen themselves benefit from a few strategic initiatives that they've implemented to improve merchandising planning, allocation, supply chain, customer services, etc., etc. So, is their plan working? Well, I guess the 5 million new customers gained and over 80 million transactions completed in 2020, alongside their gross margins but increasing by over 27%, well, I guess we can say it's kind of working. Now going on to the e-commerce side of things, ASO has also seen an increase of 25% year over year and 146% when comparing to 2019. Now, apart from the things that I've already mentioned, ASO has even improved their balance sheet by reducing their long term debt by $630 million. dollars. Now, another thing that intrigued me about this company is the fact that their inventory changes depending on the demographics of the location. So, what that means is, let's say if like the store's in Louisiana, it's more likely to sell things like a crawfish broiler. Or if the store's in the snow area, you're gonna see more like snowboarding gear and whatnot. Or maybe like if it's in a fishing town, you're gonna see more baits and tackles in the store. So they're shifting their inventory to things that sell in that area. And this is probably what's led to them having about $311 in sales per square foot. Now, is this number big? Is it a lot? Well, one of my favorite companies, Lululemon, they have a sales per square foot of over $1,500. So now the question is, why buy ASO instead of Lulu? Well, obviously because there's other factors that go into it. One, they're not really in the same category. One sells athleisure clothing, one's selling athletic gear. So it's like they're different. Lululemon's definitely a little bit more, well, I don't want to say they're more established because this company's been around forever, but the Lululemon name is definitely a lot stronger. They've built the better rep. So kind of like, I mean, one quote that I go back on, it's from Jim Cramer, which I know you all hate, but he always says, if you can own the best, then why try to find the next best? So my thing is like, if I found like my retailer that I want to buy that stock that I think's the best, so like personally I would rather buy Lululemon as my retailer than another company. But again, they're doing two completely different things. It's comparing apples to oranges kind of, and I do see where some of the potential lies in ASO. Again, only like 16 states. There's a lot of room for growth with this company. So when comparing ASO to their $70 billion industry, in ASO's words, the competition is based on many variables, including price, product assortment, customer service, and an omni-channel experience with their locations. And well, personally, I think ASO ranks right in the middle. For instance, the company did offer the lowest price on the cleats that I was looking for, but they weren't able to get it to me. So the location / omni-channel approach is a failure from my point of view in California. And then when looking at the product assortment, I can't really speak because I'm not really paying attention to different baseball gear and football gear. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm not really in the nose of it. But one of my coworkers who's really involved in the Little League community here in San Diego, I had him go check out the baseball section of ASO. And well, he wasn't that impressed. He said it's a typical basic, not too crazy of a selection, not too so it wasn't anything like mind-blowing and wow, this company gets the best prices and they have everything. You know what I'm getting at? Now, another thing about this industry is the location sizes, meaning like a Sports Authority, if you've ever been in one of those back in the day, they're massive. They're huge, almost warehouse buildings. Then when you look at like a Big Five, it's a smaller, almost looks like a mom and pop sporting goods stores. So where does ASO compare to this? Well, currently they relate more to like a Sports Authority, or a better examples is a Dick's Sporting Goods in larger size at about 70,000 square foot. But ASO may be shifting to smaller stores soon enough. They opened their first small store format in Dallas, Texas in 2019. And that store has experienced 28% higher sales per square foot, and it had a 37% higher inventory turnover. The thing with this industry is, like personally growing up, I've seen companies just come and go. From Sports Authority coming up and going down. From now Dick's Sporting Goods going up or Big Fives being here. They kind of just interchange and come around and go. Honestly, ever since Amazon become a thing, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to create a new retail brand unless the experience in the store is that special. And well, since I've never been to an ASO store, I'm not going to say it's the best or it's the worst. Personally, I think the way this company stays relevant is by creating loyal customers and doing so by offering competitive pricing and really relevant inventory. So how is Academy Sports doing so? Well, to stay cheap, so to say, the company offers a price beat guarantee of 5%. And then to keep the inventory more relevant, they do so by trying to curate to the casual sporters, the beginners, and the more experienced / professional sporters. So where do I see Academy Sports going from here? What does the future have in store for them? Well, when looking at estimates from companies such as Zacks and Forbes, they all think that there's some room to grow. And even when listening to experts like Jim Cramer, who I know you all hate Jim Cramer for some reason, but even he believes that there's room to grow for this company. Now, what do I say? Well, in all honesty, I'm definitely not jumping to buy this stock. Really, it's because I've seen way too many sporting goods stores just come and go and come and go. And honestly, I'm yet to have met someone who has even heard of Academy Sports. Now, yes, this is a small data set, and yes, it's from California where Academy Sports doesn't even do business in. So maybe it wasn't the best people to ask, but it's just, yeah. Really, if I was able to buy my cleats and experience how Academy Sports does business, maybe the return process and buying process and everything, maybe my view and my perspective would be different on this company. But as of now, when not being able to buy anything and not really knowing or seeing the company around me or in my life, I can't say I'm going to be putting my money into this one. Now, on the other hand, a glass half filled perspective, the California market is essentially untouched. And if they decide to expand to it, along with the other 30 plus states that they're not in yet, well, now the potential for growth is much, much higher. But again, guys, my opinion does not matter because I am not a financial advisor, and anything and everything that you've heard today in this video is not financial advice. Well, everyone, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much, Michael Gabriel, for commenting your stock, and I really hope you enjoyed this breakdown. And if anyone else, or if Michael, you want to see another breakdown on a company you own or you like, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to see some different content, like maybe, like I said, more in-depth videos of my gas station private investment, or just a different way of breaking down these stocks, let me know in the comments below. I'm doing this for you, so I want it to be what you all want. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and always remember, the time is now.